First of all, a lot of people don't even know about this, and nobody talks about using this particular method to make money on Facebook. I mean, it is so easy, it's free, it's accessible, and it's one of the best ways to actually create a brand and make sure that you have an audience that are loyal to you and continuously purchase from your business. If you want to find out exactly what I'm talking about, keep watching. What's up, money makers? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Diamond Chanel and I talk about all things finances here. If you're not new to my channel, you know what we do here. We get directly into the information. No long intros here. What I'm talking about is utilizing Facebook to actually grow your business and grow a personal brand to generate you a significant amount of income each and every month. Many of the things that I talk about here on this channel are things that I know from experience. So I'm going to show you different examples how exactly people are making money on Facebook and how I've made money on Facebook, how I help other people create revenue using Facebook. And you do not need to have a lot of followers or friends to get this done. You must know that if your business or your passion is around younger people from the ages of 25 and under, then Facebook is probably not going to be the best way to utilize your business. However, if you have a bit of a more mature audience, then Facebook is going to be a great way for you to start making money. So let me tell you exactly what Facebook groups are. If you haven't seen them, there are little pockets of communities within the Facebook app that Facebook is actually pushing quite hard and encouraging people to create. Why? Because it's a great way to keep people on the Facebook app, and Facebook's whole agenda is to make sure that you stay on there longer. There's different types of groups. I mean, I'm in plenty of groups myself. I've created my own group called Millennial Money Making. I also help manage and bring in sales from a credit group, and I'll show you some examples of that later on in this video. But for right now, I just want to kind of explain how you can start using them. Facebook groups are great when it comes to niching and finding your target audience. And let me explain something. Having your target audience is the best way to grow a successful six-figure and beyond business that is going to last for years. You have to grow a loyal audience, a loyal community that will continuously buy from you and buy from your business. Something that I learned in school was the 80-20 rule. So the 80-20 rule is basically that 80% of your revenue is going to come from 20% of your customers. When you're building your business, you want to structure it so that you can gain 80% of your revenue from 20% of your customers. If you look at big corporations, a lot of them will tell you that it's much easier and much cheaper to appease and to keep loyal customers than it is to actually gain new customers. This is why utilizing Facebook groups to grow your brand and grow your business is one of the best things out there that nobody talks about. I'm going to be giving you guys some gems that you probably never heard of or never even thought about when it comes to utilizing Facebook. So I created a Facebook group where I went live and I did different videos and I was consistent in speaking to people, and from that I started to offer my ebooks that I have, like my passive income book, and I also had a book of 100 business ideas that you could start with under 100 days. And the group was centered around finances and around starting a business. So even from the name, which was Millennial Money Making, it attracted different millennials who were interested in making additional income. And I would ask questions and I would have to make sure that people stayed engaged within the group, because the more that people are engaged and the more that you go live, Facebook's algorithm will actually push you up and put you in front of more people. So that is a spot that you want to be in. Nonetheless, I created a sense of community where there was trust and where I gave a lot of free information before ever offering a product. I always say give before you take. So give information that's free or give entertainment that is free before you sell a product, because you don't want to come out just straight off the gate just selling. Nobody likes to be sold to. So you want to sell people on the fact that you have a transformation for them. Sell transformation instead of information. And so the transformation that I offer is obviously teaching people how to build businesses and transform their income, which ultimately is going to transform the way that you live your life and the way that you even think about your finances. I'm going to take you over and we're going to explore a couple of different groups and some different topics so you can get an idea on how you can begin starting your own Facebook group to create revenue every single month. Let's check it out. Here is the first Facebook group that I manage. This is the group that I have with me and my mom. Now, we used to be a lot more active in this group, especially starting off with the business. But as life got busy and business started to expand, we had to put our focus elsewhere. However, this group was really an amazing start to our business and building that community. Having those people from the Facebook group go over to the YouTube channel, which then pushed the Credit YouTube channel, if you guys are interested in that, by Sherry Beckley, pushing that up into the YouTube algorithm. So I'll show you some things that I did to keep the group engaged. First of all, I always put in warnings just in case for scammers. But it's a cool feature here where you can make certain announcements. And as you see, for example, like we have different packages. We will promote our packages and direct people to our website. We also got a lot of engagement for that. But another awesome thing that I did to make sure that people felt welcomed in the group was to do welcome post. So it was something nice that I would do. I would say, please introduce yourself. What are your credit goals for the year? And people would, of course, then answer below. And I would tag all the new members of the group, which the Facebook groups allow you to do. And we would have people answering, which kept people engaged. And we were able to make sure that everybody was welcomed and they were in a safe place where they can talk about their journey and what they needed from the community. Also, this gave us a lot of feedback and detail to what people needed. And so we were able to create products and base that around what people were looking for and what they needed to help solve their issues. The group that I was a part of, because I was looking to do keto, was Black Girls That Keto. And I believe, I mean, I haven't been here in a minute, but now they have a wonderful workshop and different videos to help women, Black women specifically, to do the keto diet and to have that support behind them. I know for sure that the woman who started this group was selling either some keto recipes or selling an ebook for that as well, and a lot of women purchased it. So I'm just giving you guys some ideas on the different things that you could do. There's many reasons why you would want to start a group. So the group will be, number one, to help other people and bring some sort of value to people's lives, or to give a place of comfort and safety where people can network and bond with other individuals that are like-minded. Whether this is a local thing, like I'm actually in different groups to network and socialize in my city. This can be a local thing. This can be based off of interests, based off of hobbies. But nonetheless, you want to build that community where it's peer-to-peer conversations and peer-to-peer connecting. All you need is a good niche, a good market, and to make sure that you have a name that pops up. This is where I talk about SEO and why that is so important. So if you're someone who's going to create a group about pets and taking care of animals, then you want to make sure that the word pet or dog, cat, fish, whatever is within the title of the group. You also want to make sure that in the bio you're hitting all those keywords that would attract people to your group as well. Now, while you have people that are interested in the group and are requesting, you have to make sure that you're being consistent and that you're not selling and you're not just talking about yourself and your own experiences, but you are getting people to engage and to talk about themselves. So a good way to do this is to ask people to introduce themselves. Like I said, let's go with the pet theme. If you have a Facebook group talking about dog owners in New York City, then you want to ask people, hey, post a picture of your pup, or post your pup's favorite toy, post your pup's favorite food, something of that nature. And while you're doing that, say you have a business that is a a vegan pastry business for puppies. You can start marketing that because you know they have an audience who genuinely cares about their puppies. So you want to make sure that you get people to engage and to talk about themselves and to introduce themselves to make them feel more comfortable. This way, later on, as you start to grow your group, the group will begin to run itself without you having to be so hands-on. And speaking of the group running itself, a tactic to use when having a Facebook group is allowing the most active members to become admins or moderators within the group. This gives out trust and gives people almost an incentive to be engaging and to connect with other people within the group. So when you see someone who is consistently liking or consistently posting or is very positive in the group, ask them and reach out to them if they want to be an admin or a moderator. And a lot of people do. Most people will say yes, and they will be delighted to start approving requests for you, or even keeping the group engaged while you step back and you can focus more on your business and focus on the products and focus on the marketing of it, and they can handle the community part. Now, there are groups that are not monetized, they are free, and people just do this for the sake of building a community, but this video, we're talking about getting money here, right? So you want to make sure that you have a particular product that goes with your group. Again, I'm all about passive income, so I fully encourage courses, ebooks, t-shirts, or any type of digital download that is going to be easily accessible. Now the next step is to move these members from your group onto your website so that they can become reoccurring customers. And the way that you do this is you start to build an email list by giving something for free. Again, give before you receive. People will respect you and trust you a lot more when you're giving good, valuable information for free before asking them to pay for something. So if you haven't watched my video, how to make $1,200 in a day using emails, then you need to check that out, because that is going to show you exactly how to make reoccurring income directly from gathering emails and keeping people coming to your website. That is a very, very key important part of utilizing your Facebook groups, because you need to move them off of social media and move them directly into your website. Again, I love this tactic when it comes to branding and building a business, because there are so many different topics and so many different niches that you can go into, and so many different products that you can sell when you build a community. Having a community is one of the most important parts of having a brand that is successful, that is creating revenue on a monthly basis. Use social media and stop allowing social media to use you. Right now, social media is the top marketing, free marketing. This is all free marketing platforms where you can take yourself from zero to a millionaire off of using simply Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. There is so much out there. Listen, guys, make sure you view my other videos so that you can learn how to start creating passive income, and make sure that you check out this ultimate guide to building passive income. The link will be in the description below. Now, if you need a little help and you need a little guidance on taking your passions and your ideas and building something that is actually profitable and successful, make sure that you call me. I'm giving out free coaching sessions to anyone that is interested in any of my coaching programs, and that will also be in the link below. I will show you how to build a profitable business and give you the marketing plan that best fits your niche, your passion, your ideas, so that you can transform into being an individual that is in full control of their income. So you made it to the end of the video, and I thank you so much for sticking through. If you are here, make sure that you go into the comment section below and you leave me a smiley face, a thumbs up, or a heart to show me that you made it to the end and that you liked this video and you learned something new today. Go ahead and make sure that you drop that down in the comments for me. And you can also like this video. Make sure that we get this out to other people, because we want to help other money makers get to the bag, okay? So I'll see you all in the next video.